I'm Cave Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest, most happening things going on in the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a look at Suicide Squad Most Wanted Deadshot Katana issue number 3. The strange and tragic history of Floyd Lawton continues to be revealed. But what role will his daughter play in all of this? Well, let's hop on into the new issue and find out.
So, as the comic opens, an enraged Deadshot with his back against the wall decides to raid his scumbag father's armory, which is filled with some pretty cherry weapons. Deadshot says his dad fancied himself a big game hunter, like one of those famous American authors who committed suicide, only his dad, of course, was a drunken coward who enjoyed beating on his kids. That being said, Floyd is happy that he had a frickin' minigun sticking around. After the grunts get torn to shred by Deadshot's fire, Waller decides it's time to send in the heavy hitters, Deadshot's own teammates from the Suicide Squad. Believe it or not, not everyone is so gung-ho to go and bag a former teammate of theirs. Diablo pretty much says he's not going at all, only Waller says she'll blow up his head if she doesn't. Harley also doesn't want to go, because if you remember, they were an item once upon a time. Captain Boomerang and Cheetah, on the other hand, well, they're pretty much hardcore psychotics and are happy to go and beat on their former friend. Deadshot might be angry, but as we find out later, he's not evil. All the shots against his own teammates are non-lethal ones. Granted, we don't find that out until later, so you pretty much assume he did shoot them dead. None of this is what he wants. Floyd only wants a final showdown with Amanda Waller to ask her why. Why did she let his daughter get put into foster care when she knew full well what was going on? Surprise, surprise, it's actually Harley Quinn using her skills as a psychiatrist who manages to talk Deadshot down into coming out, where he is quickly fired upon in a hail of bullets. Geez, Floyd, if you live through this, your rap career is going to be amazing. 50 Cent only got shot 8 times. As Deadshot lays up in hospital, clinging to life and paralyzed from the multiple bullet wounds, Waller finally comes to him. He asks why Waller allowed all of this to happen, and she responds pretty much how you would assume she would respond, saying, "Hey Floyd, I'm not your mother, I'm not your friend, I am your warden, and you will do what I say, or so help me God, I will blow up your head. And the only reason you're still alive now is by my good graces. I've only let you live because you still might be useful to me down the line." Yeah, it looks like poor old Deadshot's day can't get much shittier. That is, of course, until his replacement comes to gloat. You remember this guy, the shooter who was supposed to be the new member of Task Force X who Deadshot was supposed to train? Yeah, well, we find out this guy was actually locked up with Floyd many years ago, and that story Floyd has been trading on, you know, the tragic one wherein his parents were killed by, you know, drug dealer Crossfire, that was this guy's story. Floyd stole this dude's life story, and now he's out for revenge. He's going to steal everything from him by becoming the new blue Deadshot. Suicide Squad Most Wanted Deadshot Katana issue number 3 was a wonderfully bleak, darkly comedic take on the character of Deadshot that I enjoyed immensely. It's the type of story that reminds you, well, you may follow these characters, you may be entertained by the antics of these characters. At the end of the day, they are all horrible, monstrous people. Then, of course, there's the huge piece of irony that the one-time Deadshot actually tries to do something good, actually tries to look out for someone innocent in his own life, he ends up getting punished for it like never before. I give this issue a most positive 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.